again real soon. For those of you traveling on, we'll be on our way again in just a few minutes. This is Main Street Station, Main Street, USA.
Our folks will now arrive at Main Street, USA. Come and run at Main Street Station is the oldest station here on the line. Therefore, if you drive a stroller, we'll bear with us. Please keep it hold it to reach the bottom of the stairs. There are only stairs here, no ramp. This is your stop with the police train. It will take us over all the way and stop all the way inside the station before taking the train. Remember my fireman, my engineer, my front doctor, and myself would like to thank you for running orders to the of the Disneyland Railroad. Enjoy the rest of your day here at Walt Disney World. Original back to Jacob.
Here it is, Main Street, USA. The Main Street Station, that is. So apparently they're going to be having some sort of a special, like, thing for the trains after the railroad closes for renovation, also for Star Wars Land. But more details to come. Oh, I see him. Donald! Hey, Mickey. It's neat how they have the 13 colonies flag on the ship. That is really neat. I don't know why people would make a stink about that, but seriously, that is like our nation's first flag, literally, official flag. So this whole area is going to be blocked off when they, you know, block off the rivers of America. These flags are neat too. Alright. Goodbye, Columbia and Mark Twain. See you guys next year, probably. So this store was known for their, Davy Crockett's Pioneer Mercantile there. I got my Davy Crockett coonskin cap and my rifle here in this store that I have in my place. Here's the sheriff's badges. Let's see if they have my name in here. I don't think they will. Oh, so close. Come on. Disney, please make one that says S-H-A-U-N. If you guys are watching this, so close though. It's S-H-A-W-N. And there's S-E-A, but no S-H-A-U-N. Come on, Disney. Ugh. Yeah, here are the coonskin caps. These are a lot bigger than the other one that I have at home. But no rifles. Those are gone. Oh, they have a bow and arrow. Now these are different. Look, here is the wand, or the paintbrush that I got from months ago. Now they have one that's a wand. That's interesting. Oh, this doesn't make sound effects, or maybe it's maybe it does and it's just not making them right now. Let me see here. Huh, this doesn't make sound effects. The paintbrushes do. Yeah. Let me turn this guy on. Yeah, see, this one makes the sound effects, but those don't. It's interesting, but the paintbrushes look cooler. Now that's a cool t-shirt right there. The Disneyland Railroad. Next time. Got the calendar here, January 8th. And there's Goofy. Even in Frontierland, you got a Darth Vader helmet or hat. They're looking to the future, you know what I mean? They're going west, looking west, off into the distance, into the future. Yep. And another hat rack of coonskin caps. And there's a bunch of lanterns up there. Wow, it is getting really crowded out here. Yikes. So we got a cool puzzle piece here that's about 750 pieces. And then down here we have the substitute of the bubble guns that they used to have. It's a little mermaid. It's still, you know, it's a bubble wand, not a bubble gun anymore, because they got rid of those when they removed all the toy guns out of the park. So I guess that's a substitute right now. Well, one thing's for sure, they have plenty of Kylo Ren figures. There are a ton of them. I know I mentioned this already, but I was at the Starcade, and they have a ton of the Kylo Ren lightsabers. Last time I was here, they had a bunch more of the lightsabers from Luke Skywalker, the green and blue ones. Now they're just selling the Kylo Ren ones. And I got this my last trip. Now this may look like a helmet that kids can wear, but this is actually a bank. It's pretty cool though. It's the Mr. Toad and Maleficent Dragon toys. Pretty soon here, we'll be getting the genie. A few months ago, we had the black and white Pinocchio figure. Right now, they're still selling the toads and dragons. It will be gone soon, though, because only 5,000 of these things were made. And these are dwindling fast. These are the 60th anniversary ears. So get them soon, before they're gone forever. Yeah, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, have a good day.
You too. Well, slight change of plans. Disney California Finch out of the way. I have been called back to the ranch, so I'm heading back home right now. Some more important matters have just come up, so I gotta get back. Got myself my mocha frappuccino from the coffee shop, and yeah, it's gonna be a long drive too. I just looked at the traffic, and it looks pretty bad. So long to the Mark Twain, Rivers of America, the sailing ship Columbia, the Disneyland Railroad, the Tom Sawyer Island / Pirate's Lair, and Big Thunder Ranch. So I won't be seeing those for quite a long time, but Big Thunder Ranch, won't be seeing it ever again. That's gonna be sad. Yep, there it is. Oh, I just heard the Disneyland Railroad. There's the tram right there. It's number 6, and it's about to come this way. So, yeah, all right. I just missed that one, so this tram should be coming any second. This is us right here.
Wait. Alright, nice and forth. Lower your head, watch your step. Welcome aboard.
This is cool because on the stamps now they have Red 5 and the Rogue Squadron symbol there for Star Wars. Looks like they got the X-Wing there too. That's pretty cool. So they changed it for Season of the Force.
Tram is ready for its departure, and driver, you are clear.
Or you can get like we're gonna have to hold our truck here.
Hands forward. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be coming to an unscheduled stop, so please remain seated. With the doors closed, we'll be on our way shortly.
We're in the parking lot. Now I just need to find the car and then we're out of here. The tram took a while longer to drop us off because apparently there was a medical emergency that hindered us from, leaving sooner. So had to wait for that to clear up, and then we were out of there. We were probably sitting in the tram for like a good 15 minutes. But once everything was cleared, we were able to basically head back to the parking lots and to the parking structure. And my car should be right over here. Whew, it's a little warm in here. Thank you, Luke and Leah from my Disney Infinity collection. They made it through just fine. Yeah, just got into the car. Probably look a little crisp, no doubt. Get the air going in here. I don't want it on heat. That was early this morning. Yeah, look a little red. Oh, I got a zit right there. I kind of figured that I was going to be a little bit crowded today because of the weather. These last several days, it's been raining like non-stop. And today was like the one day to literally come to the parks and just have fun. They're forecasting rain tomorrow, but and certain other times in the week. Just before we go, I just wanted to say that, it was fun to be able to experience these attractions for a final time before everything gets shut down. Now, I know that some of you will probably be watching these videos and be like, well, Shaun, they're not going to be closed forever. They're going to be closed for a year or so. I know that. I've read all the blogs. I've read all of the articles and, you know, comments that people have posted. And I know that they're only going to be temporarily closed, but it's going to be a while before we can see these attractions back up and running, like Rivers of America and Mark Twain. Supposedly, they're going to be doing something with the Disneyland Railroad where you're actually going to be able to get up in person and, like, you know, see the trains up close and, you know, talk to, like, the engineers. It sounds kind of like a similar thing that they do, I believe, in Walt Disney World at the Magic Kingdom with their trains, which is where you go backstage and see the trains. I think they also do it here at Disneyland, too. But with the trains now, it sounds like they're still gonna sort of run them. I do that because they're not really running them on the tracks, because they're rerouting some of the tracks from like starting off at like the Country Bear Country Bear Restaurant, I mean, to the Mickey's ToonTown station. Am I gonna miss the trains? Absolutely. Will I miss the Mark Twain? Sure. The Columbia as well. The islands of the Pirates Lair, not so much, because I haven't really been on that island very often. Will I be sad about the changes and that the island will be much smaller? Yeah, I will be. The route will be different. Obviously, they will have to change the audio track for both the Columbia and for the Mark Twain. I do not know if they're going to even launch the cannon after this, because, you know, they have the cannon that they sometimes run on the attraction, and as of right now, I don't know if they'll actually use it now with the smaller version of Rivers of America. I guess time will tell, right? A lot of changes coming in for Disneyland here as they get ready to set up, you know, construction walls and literally just start in on the construction of Star Wars Land. But first, they have to go through the destruction of Big Thunder Ranch. And I also wanted to point out that every time when I leave Disneyland, I would always hear the Mark Twain riverboat and the Disneyland Railroad, the whistle, basically. And it's going to be sad because I always enjoy hearing that, but now, after today, after January 11th, they're going to be gone. I won't be able to hear them again, so that's going to be sad. Open sesame! Thank you! We're out of here. Hey, look at that. Star Wars Awakens Disneyland. There's BB-8 on that truck. That's pretty cool. So, yep, right over here, just beyond this bridge here for the pedestrians, this is going to be where Star Wars Land is. Coming in a few years. Looking forward to it. Another question I have is, how are they going to be able to block, you know, people from looking at Star Wars Land from, like, the parking structure? Because right up here, behind this little area, this off-ramp here, is the parking structure. And I've shown you in one of my previous vlogs that you can actually look over into the area where they're building Star Wars Land. So they're going to have to build, like, some really tall facades or something in order to keep people from looking into Star Wars Land. Because, you know, with Disney, you're going to be breaking the illusion of being on a different world if you can see the Star Wars Land from up in the parking structure. So, yeah, that's just some questions that I think Disney will have to answer when they actually start constructing and building the land. Just now coming up to Walt Disney Studios. I'm going to do this from now on. Thank you, Mr. Disney and Disney Studios, for helping build Disneyland. It was a wonderful time. Can't wait for my next trip. A lot of your favorite Disneyland attractions were built right here. Right there in those sound stages.